125th anniversary Gurkha. Ugh. Next one in line. This is a Brazilian Habano with Dominican, Brazilian, Nicaraguan fillers. It's very tightly packed. I had to, usually I don't cut this deep, but I had to recut because the draw is quite tight. It's a very tight pack. So I had to recut it, and still the draw is a little tight. Do like the bands. Let's fire up. The size, I make it in two sizes. There's the torpedo, and then there's what they call the Rothschild, which obviously is not a Rothschild size, but this is a 54x6. Nice white ash, little wonky starred, and I thought this was a tunnel, but it's not. So, not yet. Start is very Habano-y, and you get a little bit of almost like the Matafina kind of thing in the back, and that's obviously it's a Brazilian grown Habano. The wrapper is actually very pretty, very good looking wrapper, and yeah, draw is a little tight. I'm gonna go very slow about this one, and you know, look in the true opinion, giving it a chance. I've had probably 4 or 5 of these before. Was not a fan. Again, I'm going through this whole series again just to lighten my humidor's load, or the humidors are just packed up, and I want to make a little space for you know, Black Friday and Christmas sales. Maybe there's something that poked my eyes, but I can't buy anything right now unless I make some space. So I'm getting all these big boys out and go through this again. So we'll see what it does. So after the light up, I get earth, a light tone of earth, fresh earth, like you're digging in the garden, and it's a good flavor. And then Habano, a little bit of the spiciness of the Habano, and that is all. Those are the dominant flavors. Through the retro, I get chili spice, light chili spice, and sweetness, like a sweet tobacco, sweet maybe fruit, maybe stone fruit, maybe like a dried plum. We'll see. On the dry draw, I got that very Gurkha manure or cow shit flavor, and I was like, oh god, this is gonna be another one. And that was just on the pre-draw, and on the smell, when you smell the foot. Now having this lit up and being about maybe like a third in the first third, it's corrected itself, flaky but nice and white ash, and it's actually nice sweet tobacco with a nice hint of spice in the back. So far good. Palate is again tobacco, sweet tobacco, and a tight little bit of a sweetness, and it's starting to get wonky again. There's this one spot, but I think it's right where the vein of the leaf kind of like splits the leaf. So this just might be what it is. Again, nice ash, flaky but stacking okay. Well, yeah, It's probably going to come off here in a second. So yeah, nothing, no new changes, just a little bit of sweet tobacco. Thank God none of the cow shit taste. So the only negative thing at this point in time is that you know, burn. But as you can see, it's almost a little wavy because of exactly where that vein is going down. This is where the leaf splits. Yeah, let's get back into it. The ash is still hanging on there, and the burn keeps getting wonky, but it's still manageable. The draw has not improved. The draw is still a little snug for me, but not bad enough to get out the pray bar and go in there with the perfect draw tool. So I'll manage. Same flavor. It's just a sweet tobacco, a little bit of that Habano spice, and I don't get any wood. I don't get any, you know, toasted flavor. I don't get any nutty flavor. It's literally sweet tobacco and a little bit of spice. So very linear, and that ash needs to come off here at one point in time. So if it doesn't come off, I'm going to ash it shortly because I don't want it to fall on my lap. It does keep correcting itself, so yeah, no complaints there. In the complaint department, just again, the draw. This is my only pet peeve at this point in time, and then it's very linear. Strength, it was a light to medium in the start, and now as I'm getting into the middle of the second, third, strength is definitely picking up. So I just had a knock in my stomach saying, hey, nicotine is here. So yep. As I'm getting to the last third, the sweetness is disappearing, kind of like the other ones that I had around, and it's now getting a dried, spicy and stronger. Every puff it gets stronger. It gets from a medium towards a full strength, and burn is good now. It's completely fine, or actually excellent burn at this point in time, and draw is still kind of like clogged up. I can't feel that knot or hard spot. I just think it's very heavily packed, and yeah, so right now, whoops, haha. All right, I just dropped my party fault. Just dropped my stogie. All right, right on camera. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right on camera. So it is kind of dry, tobacco-ish spice, stronger. So not that enjoyable anymore at this point in time. But we'll muscle through this. Band came off nice and easy. Nothing stuck. I did perch it right now because it was starting to get quite bitter, and it's back to a dry, strong tobacco flavor. No sweetness, no nothing. A little leather is starting to kick in. Yeah, final third. Something interesting is happening, and I saw just last night a video from Sith Ball where he was talking about the dark Maduro wrappers and how he chooses when they have those oil pockets. And this is starting to become very strong, very chilly, spicy. Like my mouth is quite spicy. And when you look, I don't know if you can see it, but in the ashes you see all those little tiny dots, and you see all those spots. It just started about 5 minutes ago, where I'm getting into this part of where the wrapper has all those tiny little pockets, and it's just a explosion of flavor. So it's very much become leathery, oaky, spicy, and also very strong. I mean, I'm getting hammered right now. So this is having a punch on me right now, which I'm not used to having to cigar. You know, they get stronger towards the end, but this is literally like for the last like five or 6 minutes, it's just completely changing to a different cigar. Sweetness completely gone. Now it's all spice, leather, and oak. Very strong, almost like a Maduro. And I guess Brazilian Habano, right? So interesting, but a little strong for my palate. I'm also not the all leather and oak kind of guy. I like a little spice to it. I like a little flavor to it. So let's get to the end of the first third. So that was interesting. As mentioned, it was going through this pocket of oil pockets, and you can barely see them. You see those little white dots, and now it's clearing up again. So still very strong. I'm not gonna nub this. This is not my kind of flavor profile. Nonetheless, to say it started out little Habano spice, sweet tobacco. The draw finally also has opened up, but a 5 out of 10 for this one. I think I've got like two or three more left of these. Probably gonna age them a little more. But yeah, this was quite interesting. Like, it went from light to medium, and then it got this explosion in the last third of just switching from sweet tobacco and a little bit of chili spice to super spicy, super chili spice, and leather and oak. So this was didn't have the Maduro flavors, but it was kind of like from a stomach feel, from a gut feeling, was almost like a Maduro. And I know Brazilian wrappers sometimes can have this effect, but it's about Habano seed, so very interesting. Again, not my favorite thing, but it's not your typical what people say Gurkha, manure, that kind of stuff. It was much different. So yeah, not my kind of stick, but I smoked it, made it through. I'm alive. Everything's good. Thank you. Enjoy.